Hey, this is David. Welcome to part 3 on the Ultramarine Sergeant. I am just working on the base right now. Actually, I'm just rendering the video you saw with the two heads. And I just got inspired to do the base. This is that homemade slate I did. Sealed it with some modeling putty on the bottom, but leave the spaces in there to give it a little more realism. Took the original base, I'm keeping it, cut it down to fit in there to get the rocks nice and snug around it. And it's kind of, this is going to be this look. This is that one Ultramarine I did in the past. And there'll be that same kind of feel to it. Let's see, where is he? I think that'll be pretty good. And I have another human skull there, and I got a Shuda, since he's going to have an orc skull on his banner. And I think it'll look pretty cool. Yeah, that looks good like that. See. So I'm going to prime this boy, bad boy up. As I see, it's just sanded. Got it all smoothed out, hopefully. And I'm going to prime it, and we'll be back and show it to you, and then we'll go from there. And I'm probably going to reprime this guy. I pulled all the vegetation off, so this will be gray again. And we'll see you in the next part. Or it'll be the next section of this video. Thanks. Hey, we're back. I just took these down and primed them and ran them back up here, ran an airbrush over them real quick. Used a Patriot 105. Basically did a zenithal highlighting it at first. As you can see, it kind of runs from dark to a lighter tone. Minotaur paints all around. Dark leather for the first like 90-degree hit, and then from underneath. Then 45 degrees, a bark. Then I did kind of just trying to get funky here. I mixed some earth, probably about 3-to-1 earth to the Minotaur pumpkin, and did a light dusting on top, directly straight down, and then grabbed a large Citadel dry brush and took the rest of the mixture. This is what it turned out to look like. This is a really darker pumpkin, and then dry brushed it, and I think we came out with a good look so far. I don't know if the base is probably going to be black or another darker brown or something. I want to cut that off, and let's see. Oops. I'm going to knock the paint off already. And we'll, obviously pick out the skulls and the guns, and we'll replace the those tufts again. So, that fits in there really nice. See if I can get there. This homemade slate is the best stuff. You pick up, go back into my previous videos. This is actually from someone else, and then I just I gave them credit in my video, obviously. And this time I don't remember who I got it from, but I think it was from a forum. It wasn't another video. And this stuff looks so realistic. And with that dry brush, it pulls out all that detail. Let's see if we can get that in there. There we go. Look at that. That is just amazing. And I noticed when I was at the Kubla Khan, where they were looking at people's bases, and they're like, cork that looks like cork, you get digging for that pretty hard. So, yeah, putting a little effort into your basing material. If you use cork, there's ways of using paste and stuff to make it look different than just plain cork laying on a base with some paint thrown on it and some more sand. But this is one of the best things I ever did, and it's reasonably inexpensive and easy to do. You need an oven. I used, I didn't even use a rolling pin. I used a PVC to roll it out, and put it in the oven, and then cooled it, broke it up, and put it in that big bag, and its basing's going to last me for days. This took a lot, though. So let's see, that is out. So that is it for right now, and we'll see you. I'm going to paint this up a little bit, and then we'll see you back in this part 3. Thanks again. Hey, we are back real quick. I keep wanting to stop and get into some sleep, but kind of on a roll here. After I got the in that last section you saw, I got the base painted basically, and did the one 3 colors up to a zenithal highlight, and then went in with a dry brush of that last zenithal dusting, and then got that detail coming out of it. Let's see, there we go. I just went in there with some Reaper aged bone, washed it with Secret Weapon stone. These are the skulls. Then went back in with the Reaper aged bone. That's their mid-range or mid-level bone color. I may go in and highlight it some more, but so far I like it the way it is. I went in with Vallejo Heavy Warm Gray on the Shuta. Washed it with Secret Weapon Heavy Black. Where's that at? That's on that don't have it around. Well, Heavy Black. It's their basic black wash. Did the barrel wrap in Vallejo Model Color Deck Tan, and then did an armor wash on that. I told you that's my favorite wash of theirs. Very versatile. It's got a cool, like, I don't know how to describe it, cool color to it. I'm gonna have to probably do another wash on it. It's not as dirty as I want it to be, but we're getting a good start going, and base pops in and out nicely. The skulls are balanced, kind of cool. And start on the non-metallic metals. I think we're at a good start with the warm gray and the black wash. We'll do some highlighting and some more washes off of that and dirty it up. So that is it for right now. That might not, well, it might be end of part 3, might not. You'll see in the next part, or you'll see this up, and we will see you in the next one. Thanks for joining us. Hey, we're back. We're going to conclude part 3 here. It's basically just going to be the base. It's basically going to be the base, like that. I went in, and as a final highlight, I went in with dwarf skin from Game Color and did a nice light dry brushing over the whole thing. And then for the pedestal itself, went in with Game Color Model Air Black and airbrushed it with the Badger Renegade to give me a little more control. I let it fade up a little bit on the rocks, then went in and dry brushed it again. Just gives it a, I think I like the look of that better. Then I actually airbrushed the bottom of the figure's base, and then airbrushed the interior, so it gives it kind of a shadow when you look down on it. And I think that gives it a good look. And I got my other Space Marine for, obviously this is not the same type of base or the same Marine I'm using, but that's the look I'm going to go for. And it looks like he's, you know, running down this hill. And I'm gonna get some kind of plaque made. I think if I have time now. I don't know how people feel about this. This is the narrative. I had someone say that the headband doesn't look right. Well, this guy has been fighting for days and days and days against orcs, and probably lost a lot of his squad. And finally killed an orc, skinned it, put it on his banner pole, where that is right here. And we're gonna make that look nice and wet and juicy, like it was this. With his combat blade, skinned it, and he's coming go, here's one of your friends. I met one of your friends, here he is. And that's why I got the gun up here. I don't know if I put my blood up there, I'm not sure. I might be too much for the narrative of the base, and kind of making it too corny looking. But I think that will give the idea of it, and him running down and this making his last ditch effort of avenging his fallen comrades. So this will be the end of part 3. Thank you for joining me, and we'll see you in the next part. We'll get that Marine done. We got the heads done, we got the base done, I was getting the main part done. Thank you for joining me.